Numbers Part 1 and Part 2 has been an amazing experience. It is so natural, it's so fun. I loved spending time with other teachers and collaborating with teachers on my team at Burke School. And it's really opened my eyes to so many different strategies and instruction that I would have never dreamed of trying. And it really creates a comfort in knowing that there's other teachers struggling with similar things and really gaining those resources that are needed to make myself successful as a teacher and the students successful as well in their learning.
I have to say, especially this year, my students have just, we're way ahead of the pack. We're way ahead of where the other first grade classes are. Here, we're way ahead of where we should be in the text without even knowing it. I mean, because they've just grown that far through using what I learned last year and through the use of centers and being able to meet with students in smaller groups and really see where each child is at so I can meet them there.
Now they're getting such a broader number sense, essentially, is the biggest thing our old curriculum didn't really have. And I can say that my kids are stronger, better. I'm stronger, I'm better, and I'm excited to teach them. They're excited to learn.
My students have really benefited, especially from the resources that we've gained, the manipulatives and the literature. I wasn't a teacher who ever thought to use math literature before I started with playing with numbers, especially Part 1, but opening my eyes to all the different activities that you can incorporate with the literature has really helped my kids. Allowing me to collaborate with teachers outside my building has really impacted my teaching and impacted my students then. I've come up with different ways to approach lessons and different ways to teach things that I would have never used before.
I feel like the kids always look forward to math. I look forward to my collaboration with Heather and what is it that we're going to do, what are we going to use, and how can we vertically align this with both classrooms.
The best part is I get to collaborate with a first grade teacher, and again, like, I love kindergarten, that's my jam, that's what I'm sticking with. She loves first grade, she's sticking with first grade. We're not going to get that chance to be on the same team, but now we can kind of work together through this program. We can plan together. I can see where the kids are expected to go. She can see where they're coming from, and so together we can also make sure we're not repeating some of the same lessons.
Playing with numbers has been really different than other PDs because we had the opportunity to go together as a team. We chose to go as a team and work together instead of me going by myself to, gain resources that I have to then go back and share with other people. We were there together each time then, sharing the resources at the same time and learning as a team.
It was also nice to come to school every day and be able to reflect with each other about what we learned and how we were going to move forward with the resources and instruction that we gained from each other and from other teachers from other schools.
Yeah, and not just in our monthly reflection meetings, but this happened every day. We'd be talking about our lessons or trading a book or trading literature, manipulatives, or I need your pattern blocks or things like that.
And then for this year, now we get a chance to take everything we learned and really go deeper with it and have those, tricks up our sleeve. And it's not the first time we're kind of fumbling through it. We've now had a chance to look at it. And
so the kids that are coming from her classroom have a little bit more experience, a little bit more knowledge, and maybe a little bit more of a feel for where we're going. They're a little bit more of a mathematician than some of the other little mathematicians coming in.
I think using more play in the classroom has really helped my kids to see that math is everywhere. It's not just when we're sitting down and using the paper and the pencil and doing the addition together. And it's also really helped me as the teacher kind of see where the misconceptions are. So for my non-readers, which teachers know sometimes there's a lot of, it's not, did I not understand the directions? Did I not read the problem? But when I'm using these manipulatives and playing and thinking through math like that, I can see as the teacher where they made their mistake or where we need to go back and work on some things.
Before coming into this, I was not happy with my math instruction. If a principal came in and wanted to observe me, I was like, please no math. Like, oh, I think you want to see Writer's Workshop this time, or how about those literacy centers again? And now I'm like, hey, you want to come see this math thing? Because Nancy and I were talking about it, and I'm doing this in my grade, and she's doing this in her grade, and it's going to be great. Do you want to come and see it?
I think they're better learners, and they're better, I call them mathematicians. They're not, they're really great mathematicians, and I feel more confident in teaching those mathematicians.
Playing with numbers has really forced me to use appropriate play throughout the whole day now, and as a kindergarten teacher, play is so important in the classroom, and now I feel very comfortable using it through literature and during my math centers too.